Hello friends, welcome to VFX Pipeline channel, and in this video I will show you how you can connect Autodesk Maya with Unreal Engine using LiveLink, and I'm going to show you with some practical example that how easy it is to connect Maya and Unreal together and play around things in real time. So before start, please guys, if you haven't subscribed VFX Pipeline channel, please subscribe because here you will see more Unreal related videos and all programming and all CG related videos. You can check it out more videos in VFX Pipeline channel. Okay, so let's just go and start our Unreal Engine first. Let's just go to the Epic launcher, and there I have two versions, 4.24 and 2.5, and the way which I'm going to show you here will work in both versions same. So let's just launch the latest one because latest is greatest, but still this is a preview version, so not fully ready for production, but still we are going to use this here. So first I will show you the Unreal settings and then we'll go jump inside Maya. Okay, so here let's just select film and television. I will create a new project with create a blank next, and here we'll see live link Maya. So this is our project name I'm going to create here. Let's just ray trace enable and with no starter content and create project. So with this project we'll create and it will start a empty Unreal project for us. And let's just start Maya also side by side. So let's just start Maya. So I'm using Maya 2019.2, and this will be work for I think only for 2019. Okay, so let's just update this for now. Okay, good. Okay, so this is we have a empty Unreal project here, nothing special here. uh, we have Maya also open here still. Okay, so we have blank Maya open, we have blank Unreal open. Okay, so let's just start first. Where is the live link option inside Unreal? So to see the live link option, what you have to do, you have to go to edit plugins, and inside plugins just select built-in and then search here live. And once you type live, you will see this live link option here. Make sure this should be enabled here. So in my case it's already enabled, but if in your case if it is disabled, just check this, and after that your idea this editor will ask you for restart. So then just restart and you will see Unreal in your editor. But since it is enabled, where should I found that? So for that you can go to Windows, and there you see this live link window. Just click here, and this is the live link UI which you have here. Let's just click and drag inside this window down, so we will just add once we have the source. So right now inside live link, when you click on source in message bus source, there is nothing available here. And why? Because there is no source available at this moment. We go to Maya, and right now we are in Maya. So for that Maya you need a plugin, Unreal Maya Live Link plugin. So for 2019 for Windows already a compiled version available. I copied inside my GitHub repository. You can find inside VFX Pipeline Unreal Maya Live Link. The link you can find in the description of this video. All you have to do is just download all these three files, the py file, mll file, and this mod file, and you can just copy this to your documents, Maya 2019 or whatever version you are using, and this is especially for 2019, so I would recommend just use Maya 19 with this scripts, and then copy all those mll files, py files, and mod files in your script folder, and then restart your Maya. Since I already copied here and I just started Maya here, so I can just come here, just open the script editor, and here you need to type Maya Live Link UI. I'm just making this bigger so you can see Maya Live Link UI. This you have to type inside your script editor, and make sure you are typing inside mel, because this is the mel command. Okay, let's just select and execute that, and right now what will happen, it will say that this plugin is not available. So even it is copied inside your script folder, by default it will not load. So go to Windows, Setting and Preferences, Plugin Manager, and there plugin manager you just go browse and go to Documents, Maya, where you copy those. So Maya 2019 scripts, and just load first this MLL file, and then browse, load the py file. So both file must be loaded, then close. So now right now it's loading every single thing in Maya. Take little time. Okay, so it's done already. Now we again going to execute the same line of command, Maya livelink UI, and then run this. So then you will see this window here. Let's just close the script editor. We are done with the scripting part, and you can download this live link from the GitHub, which I will show you in my. You can find the link in the description. Okay. So let's just put side by side. So here we have Maya, here we have Unreal. So here you need to see one important thing. We have Maya LiveLink UI here, and we have LiveLink inside Unreal here. So now since this Maya LiveLink UI is running, when you go inside source and message bus, now it will show you the machine name. So right now it's running in my ZBook, and it's showing my machine host name. So once I click here, immediately you see this Maya session is now connected with my Unreal Engine. Okay, so how are we gonna see the changes? So right now the active camera is linked with our current Unreal, but how are we gonna see these changes? So let's just do one thing. Let me just delete this floor. So we have this. Let's just create a camera here. So to create a camera, you go to Cinematics and just create a Cine camera here. And inside Cine camera, you can go to Add Component. So right now I selected the camera here, and inside camera, Add Component, and then search here Live and Live Link Controller. So once you select Live Link Controller here, then you can select here inside Subject Representation and click Editor Active Camera. So now our camera is connected with our Cine camera actor. But how are we gonna preview that? You just go into just select the camera view. You can select here, click on Perspective and Cine camera actor. So now you are in camera mode. Let's just press F11. So now you are seeing the full viewport, and right now we have Maya here. Let's just rotate the Maya viewport, and then you can see I'm rotating, I'm scaling the Maya viewport, and you can see it's already seen here. But one thing that you can notice here, let's just create a sphere or maybe a cube here. So I just created a cube here, and this cube created in the center, and here also let's just create a default cube. So let's just go to the basics, and inside basics, let me just take this place actors and put it inside bottom, so we'll get more space here, and select basics and put a cube here, and make sure it's in the center of our grid. Okay, so let's just select cube and hit F to frame that. Okay, so now you see we created the same cube, and it's almost in the same position in the grid, but here you can see there is a difference in the scale. And to maintain the scale, what you have to do, you need to go to Windows, Setting and Preferences, and the thing is the units which we have inside Maya is in centimeters, and the units which we seeing here inside Unreal is in meters. So make sure we change Maya units to from centimeters to meters. Okay, then hit save, and you need to select the cube again and then make to default one. So now we are actually seeing almost same result inside Maya and Unreal, and you can see that we are rotating the camera. Everything is now synced. So, but right now we just sync the camera. Okay, How about, let's say, if we want to change this animation, or we want to play around with this. So if we are moving this cube, so make sure this cube translation or transformation of this cube should also come here. And how we going to achieve that? So that also you can achieve by similar way. You can select cube and hit add component, and make sure you selected the cube and add component, and here you select live, and live link controller you just select. But here we have only editor camera, and this have the roll camera, but we need roll transformation to change that transform. So here you can see right now we are only getting camera information from Maya Live Link. We are not getting any information of any cube transformation. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we open our Live Link UI, and here we will select the cube and then add selection. So once we add selection, immediately you see inside Unreal you see PQ1. Now what you have to do, select the PQ1, and here where you selected Live Link, there you just select PQ, and here you also can see inside role it's showing transform. So select PQ, and here it's now connected with your Unreal. So let's just preview in the full screen. Let's press F11, and now you are seeing full viewport, and here also let's just see the full viewport. Okay, so right now we are seeing both. Let's try scale that. So we are seeing the scaling, we are rotating both objects, and right now we are rotating in the same space. Okay, and right now I'm rotating the viewport. Here you can see the camera is moving. And also if you make some animation, for example, let's just hit set key, and there might be some sort of animation like this, and hit S again, and then you can, once you play the timeline, you will see the animation here. So this is very handy when you want to make and move things around the softwares. You can live preview all those stuff. Okay, now let's just take and see some more complicated examples where you want to export some sort of character animation. So let's just go back to our UI mode, press F11 again. So with that way, we just simply exported a transformation of a object to Unreal. Okay, now let's just take a new scene here. Don't save, and here you can just simply remove all sources. So right now we don't have any source here, and camera, you can just come out from the camera and just remove this cube because we don't want this cube anymore. Okay, now let's just take this to a second level. Let's just delete this camera also, we don't want this camera. I have an animation, I'm going to open that. So import a FBX, and that will be my computer work Unreal VFX content. So I have one dying animation here. Okay, so we have this character. Press F4, 5 and 6 to see the texture mode, and here we have textured, and I downloaded this from maximo.com. I'm not sure what exactly the site name. I will share the link in the description of this video later once I will found that. But you can also download that same thing from that website. So this is the animation that we have here. Okay, now let's just export the same animation in real time to Unreal. Okay, so how are we going to do that? First, we need to export this model here, or import this model inside Unreal. So let's just import into level, and there we go to Unreal VFX pipeline, content, and die. Open. Okay, let's just go to content browser, and make sure you are at content level, create new folder, and it's always a good idea to create folders and then import things inside that folder, so all the settings, all the files related to that particular object is actually in that particular folder. So now go back to again the fbx file, and now I'm going to import the same fbx which I imported inside Maya, and select folder dying and hit OK. And here there's nothing special that you need to select, but make sure in skeleton mesh and preserve smooth grouping is on. This is important, and rest will be fine, and import animation is also checked in. That's important. Let's him import. Now we are importing the same animation, and this is what our animation inside Maya, and we want to see inside Unreal. So we are almost done with the imports. Now shader is compiling, and after shader is done, now we have this texture, and immediately you can see that how much detail we have compared to Maya. There's a lot of good details. So let's just for now just save it and just close this UI, because we don't want to explore this more about this. And by default this fbx is previewing inside viewport, so you can see here fbx is previewing, but you won't see the animation here. So don't worry, we will take that animation here. Let's just delete that because we don't want that here. Okay, so two things. First, let's just take the animation there. So let's just go back to our Maya live link, open our outliner, and in that outliner you will get bones and your character. So character we already have, but now we need to send the animation from bones. So make sure your skeleton is selected and your root is selected here, and you can just add as a selection. So right now I just selected hips here, and the same model you can download if you want. I will you can find the link in the description, so make sure you can follow the same video, so there will be no confusion what I'm using here. So that's it, we are done from the Maya side. We are just exporting hips here. Now go back and select the skeleton mesh here, and this is our skeleton mesh. So right now you can see that it's simply laying down. We want to see our preview animation, make sure our animation is there. So we can go to inside our skeleton mesh, we can go to preview controller, select live link preview controller, and here you can select. There's nothing is showing here. Why? Because we need to connect again our source, and now ZBook is having hips here which we are exporting from Maya. Perfect. Let's just go back again inside content browser, and you can see this pink line. We just double click there, that is the skeleton mesh, and that's where we need to go back to the preview settings again, live link preview controller, and then you select hips here. Once you select hips, let's just see whether we get the animation after when we start playing. So once we start playing, and now you can see that its animation is already there inside. So right now when we are scrubbing through the timeline of Maya, then you will see the animation is updating in both places. At the same time, you can actually enable camera sync also. So there is an option called enable camera sync. So once you click there, then you will see the same camera which is inside Maya. So right now here you have inside Maya, and here you are inside Unreal. So here you can see exactly the difference, like what are the level of details and quality, the texture detail. So you can simply utilize the real-time ray tracing and all lighting features of Unreal. Okay, but this is still we are previewing. But how about, let's say, if we want to take this animation on viewport, or when we want to interact with this animation almost in real time, so this animation is still not visible on viewport, right? So that's not our truly export Maya to Unreal. So let's just go move further. So let's just hit save here, and we are done from this side. Now we want to, even if you take this skeleton mesh here, and even if you try to play, this is not linked here. You can only preview inside the preview mesh, that's it. So this is not something which actually we want to do. We want to make animation should work inside viewport. That's what we want, right? Okay, so let's say for that, what you have to do, you need to again select the skeleton mesh and right click there, and then in the top you will see create and create anim blueprint. Once you click anim blueprint, there will be a new blueprint will be create. You can just select your anim BP. Okay, so we can select anim BP and double click here. So once you click there, you will see this output pose and it's looking for a result. So let's just right click here, and there you need to click type live link, and we are looking for live link pose. So it should be on the top somewhere where it is pose live link pose. Okay, so here we have the live link pose. Just connect animation pose to result, and there you inside link subject name select hips. Once you're done, hit compile. So once you do compile, you will see here the preview of your animation. Okay, here you can see it's standing right now and your animation start importing. Let's just put it in other side and just start scrubbing Maya, and then you can see that your animation is now actually linked with the model inside Unreal. So with that, now you can actually create a lot of good things. Still, let's just hit save, close. We are done from this blueprint. Here all you have to do is live link pose and just select hips, whatever rig controller that you have, and hit save. Once you hit save, just close that, and once you close, then you have this any blueprint. So if you take drag and drop here, you can see this is actually now on the viewport, and you can play scrub, then still you are not able to see that. What the hell is going on? Why we are not able to see this? Still, what you have to do is you need to select and hit play. So once you hit play, and then you can see, so shift F1 to come out if you are in mouse control mode, and then if you hit play, so now in the viewport you are playing. So you need to hit play when you are actually scrubbing your animation there. Okay, so this is one option. Now let's just go and hit escape. So right now still we are not able to play. Then what is the another option? Let's just delete that. Let's take the skeleton again. Where is our skeleton? Here it is. This is our skeleton, and in that skeleton animation mode, use blueprint and just select the blueprint class to animBP. So with that animBP, now you are able to see this. Now you are able to see the animation again, but this animation is still not updating, and that is actually there is no difference in that. To see that, you need to again hit play, and that is go closer and shift F1, and then if you say, this is what you can see here. Okay, now let's just quickly wrap this video, and here I will show you one important thing. Let's say if you want to see this, hit F. Let me just select and delete that. Okay, so now we want to see this animation in viewport. So for that, let's say if you want to interact with some other characters, or maybe when you are creating some animation, then like the way which I'm scrubbing the timeline here, it should be scrubbed there also, right? How we can do that? For that, we need to create the same timeline here first inside Unreal. And how we can create timeline? You can create timeline using cinematics, add level sequencer, and inside dying create new. So now we have new sequencer here. Let's just go to our content browser, and let's just put this mesh here, and then drag this mesh inside our sequencer. Okay, so now our sequencer is here, and inside animation, hit this plus button and select this animation sequence. So once you have this animation sequence selected, and now you can see this some sort of animation is there, but you need to make the transformation. So for transformation you need to make this 90. All right. Okay, so here you can see now you are on viewport, and on viewport you are now seeing all the animation which is available inside Maya. So here, there are many options to actually play around with the animation which you have. And let's just you can just scrub through this, and once you are okay with that, if you really want that, you can set the camera, and also you can hit this render button. So with that you can create a MOV or EXR sequence or whatever sequence you want from directly from Unreal. Okay, so that's why it's very handy, very easy. And let's just see in the cinematic look. So with cinematic look there's nothing visible there, and here you can see that we are able to see this in a loop. Okay, so the same, if you want to create some awesome play blast of Maya animation, that you can simply use this. Also, let's just make one interesting thing here before we ending this video. Let's just go back to our mode place actor, and let's just create a camera, cine camera, and select the cine camera. And cine camera will just add a component which is our live link controller, and there we will just select a editor active camera. Okay, so here you can see that we have both at same place. Let's just put this. Okay, so now you can see, and this here. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you understand the concept of live link. This is very useful and very handy, and in our coming videos I'm going to connect Unreal with other applications like Houdini to share the data, and also we'll figure out more about the live links and all this stuff. So for that, please don't forget to subscribe this VFX Pipeline channel, and I will see you in my next videos. Thank you guys.